All right, so I have a cool little idea here that I had that I wanted to share. So a lot of houses have the recessed wall lighting. It's usually a big square metal ring with a glass panel in it, and there's a light bulb behind that. You know, you kind of pull it out, tilt it, change the bulb. A lot of people are pretty familiar with those. So I had this idea when remodeling this house, or while remodeling this house rather, to replace it with one of these LED trims. We've been doing LED trims throughout the entire house, you know, modernizing everything, making everything nice, clean, and efficient. And they sell these little square ones. This one I think is a little 4-inch. And I thought, hey, that would be really cool to put one of these on in place of that. And so basically we just took the old part out, took the old trim off, and since the box was much bigger, we just drywalled it in, and this is just literally caulked to the face of that drywall because there's nothing to actually clip it to since it's so much smaller, which is cool because it makes it really kind of less obvious, you know, less in your face. So it's nice and clean and somewhat hidden. Anyway, so I put this on, and the issue I ran into is, since this isn't a regular light bulb housing, it is really bright. So at night, you turn this on and it's like, holy crap, it lights the room way up instead of being a night light, just to kind of guide you through this hall. So this is also a 3-way circuit, switches on either side, and I thought, well, how do I dim one light bulb without buying an expensive dimmer switch to have this set? Because I don't want the ability to dim it. I want to just set it and leave it and not have to mess with that or have anybody, you know, mess around with the brightness on it and forget and whatever. And not to mention 3-way dimming switches are like $30, and why would I want to spend that much on this little project? So what I did is I got one of these. Now you can pick these up at any hardware store, and they are just extension cord based dimmer switches. So they come with an actual cord that would normally plug through for a lamp, and then you can dim and control the lamp. So I just cut that off and wired it up to the common screw on the 3-way switch. And so now I can turn the light on and dim it. So I can turn it all the way down, and then this little remote is so small, I can just shove it back in the box and then put the switch in, and it's cake. So that was like a $14 option. So I thought I would share simple little solution. There's probably some other things out there, but this is something that can be grabbed in a moment and completed. That way, you know, a conversion like this, making this nice, efficient little kind of custom setup, something you're not going to see anywhere else, can be done very cheaply. I think that trim was only, what was it? I think it was like $14, $15 or something like that. I think this was about the same. So I mean, you're talking a really quick conversion, minus the drywall time, which takes a little bit, but you know, it's something that can be done, and it's very unique looking. So thought I would share. It was kind of a neat idea. And yeah, so there you go. If this is something you'd like to do, or you have any questions, drop me a line. And if it helped you out in any way, please like and subscribe.